channel. Today is Friday. It is the 3rd of May and it's been a week since I got my first positive. I thought I would do another video today to show you a bit of a line progression and also do another live test for you guys. As you can tell, I'm still completely in shock. I am absolutely terrified. I think as soon as I turned the camera off after that first test, I literally cried the whole way to work because I was so scared and so nervous that something could go wrong. I'm incredibly excited and incredibly grateful to be pregnant again, but I don't know why I'm so nervous. I know why I'm so nervous. I'm absolutely shitting myself, to be honest, with how nervous I am. But I did want to do another live test and show you guys a bit of a line progression so you can see that the lines are actually getting darker. And I also wanted to talk to you guys a bit more in depth in terms of the medications I've been taking and how I got pregnant in the first place. So let's just start off by talking about the things that I used to try and conceive. I do actually want to make it really clear at the start of this video though, don't just try and do this stuff at home without speaking to a fertility doctor first. Obviously I went and had 2 appointments with a fertility doctor. In the Medicare system here in Australia, it took me about 6 months to get in. I didn't have to pay for the appointments, but there is a waiting period, just so you know. But I did speak to a fertility doctor. I had blood work done, I had ultrasounds done, and this is the regime that they put me on based on my needs. So like I said, don't just take medications because somebody on YouTube is taking them, but I did want to share with you our journey and how this even happened. So I will say that I did start using the Clear Blue ovulation tests again. I think I mentioned to somebody the other day, somebody asked me about them. I only ever used 3 out of this packet because I roughly knew when I was going to ovulate based on the ultrasound that I had recently. Basically the ultrasound that I had in March, so I think it was the end of March, just before our house got demolished, I had an ultrasound. They went in and they tested everything that was going on in there. Basically, pretty sure I got this right, could be wrong. On the left ovary I had 14 follicles and on the right they found 17. I had just ovulated on the left. She couldn't tell me exactly when, but there was still a grey hazy area on the ultrasound, so I knew that I roughly ovulated around cycle day 14 to 17-ish. My periods had been a lot more regular since I started on a course of aspirin. Is that the right way up? Yep. Aspirin that the fertility specialist, again, don't take these without talking to your doctor, but she recommended I take one of these every day. So my periods actually had gone back to 27 to 28 day cycles with a 4-day period, which was phenomenal. That was what it was like for me pre-Samuel. After Sam was born and with every miscarriage, I feel like they got longer and longer and just more all over the place. Like I couldn't really regulate myself. So I don't know if it's because I'm taking this, but they pretty much almost straight away after I started taking one of these a day went from being very, this is probably TMI for some people, very clotty and very long. So I would have like spotting for like 2 days, and then it would go away, then I'd have spotting for a day, and then I'd get a really heavy period for a couple of days, probably around 3 to 4 days, and then it would be spotting and then it would go. So it would be like 6 or 7 days of essentially period, or 8 days of period, but now it's back down to the 4 days, which is really good. So yeah, she put me on that. I do want to say also something else that I use that I've been using for a long time, and I've mentioned it before, is the Conceive Plus Fertility Lubricant. Honestly, I don't know if it made a difference or not. I really like this as just general lube. It is very soft. It is not painful, like it doesn't burn or anything. It's very gentle on the skin, and I really like it. So if you are in the market for some new lube, check this out. I don't know if it helped. It probably did contribute to everything working in our favor, but I can't say whether it was this or this or this or anything else that got me pregnant. I think it's just a combination of everything all together. So along with the aspirin that she gave me, she also put me on a Mega B tablet every day. Actually, Matt and I are both taking this. So Matt got tested as well, and he had a couple of things that he needed to work on, and one of the things she suggested for both of us was that we both take a Mega B tablet. The last thing that we both take together is also a Mega Fol 5 milligram, which is folic acid, instead of it being the 0.5 milligram in your prenatal tablets. It's a whole 5 milligrams. Obviously my body doesn't absorb folate like it should, so they give me a stronger dose. Fun fact, this turns your wee really yellow. I don't know if you want to know that or not, but since we're in a sharing mood today, I thought I would let you know. Another thing that Matt has to take that I don't take was vitamin B. And she also mentioned both of us need to cut out or cut back at least half on caffeine, which means coffee, tea, chocolate, soft drinks, soda, all the good stuff that we like. So I have actually cut out having a soda with my dinner every night, and I'm gonna say, kind of sucks a little bit. I really liked having a soda with my dinner, but I am doing everything in my power to stay as healthy as I can for this growing baby. What else is there to tell you? I'm not even sure. I think I will leave it there in terms of what my doctor said. Basically, everything looked normal. She was just a bit concerned with a few things like the way my blood clotted, which was again why she put me on the aspirin. She was worried about Matt's vitamin D levels. He obviously works inside a lot of the time. So he had been taking some vitamin D supplements. And then, I don't know, this one says stress and energy. It's not really giving me much energy at the moment, put it this way, because 1 o'clock every day is when I hit a wall, and I pretty much want to sleep from 1 till 4 every day at the moment, which is obviously quite difficult because I have a 3-year-old, which if you watched my live pregnancy test video, you would have seen I thought I was pregnant because I've been so tired. So probably not necessarily helping with the energy, but whatever it's doing, this combination of stuff has worked wonders for me. The last thing that the doctor prescribed for me was some Oropro, which is progesterone. It's a 200 milligram tablet. It's not for your mouth. It goes up there. Not the most pleasant feeling, I'm gonna tell you that right now. But I take one of these every single night as I go to bed. In fact, I take all of these right before I'm going to bed because I know that if I take them like literally as I'm getting into bed, it's something that I'm not going to forget. It's not a step that I can forget. And obviously when you put this where the sun don't shine, you don't want it to fall out. So TMI for you guys today. Anyway, I am going to take another pregnancy test. I have brand spanking new one here. I've been taking them every day so far, and I'm about to show you a progression line in a minute, but are you ready for this? Let's do it. Okay guys, so this here is the line progression. As you can see, I've taken a lot of tests. So the 3 up here were all taken on the same day. Obviously, I wanted to triple check that I was actually pregnant. I skipped a day because I didn't have any tests at home, so I went back to the shop and bought a really big pack just to make sure that the lines were getting darker and that everything was going okay. So we have here our line at 12 DPO, which is obviously quite considerably darker than at 10 DPO, then 13 DPO, 14 DPO, you can see that it's getting a lot darker. 15 DPO, it really took a darker color, and then 16 DPO it got incredibly dark, and then this is the pregnancy test that I just took. So it hasn't finished developing yet, and that's already how dark the lines are. So I'm definitely progressing. I did actually leave a message with the midwives today at the Fetal Medicine Unit that are going to be looking after me. I actually have to give them another call in a second and organise an appointment, so I can't tell you when that will be. I don't know if I'm going to do any bump dates as such until after I've had that appointment. Let me know if you want to see weekly bump dates or fortnightly or just sporadic ones. not much has really changed in the very first week of being pregnant. Basically, I'm just incredibly tired. And then at night time I can't seem to get to sleep, which is crazy. So yeah, between 1 and 4 I literally feel like I could pass out and just fall asleep. I have been trying to take some naps with Samuel in the afternoons, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm slightly digging it. Another symptom that I've had are my boobs are starting to get a little bit tender now. That is something that has definitely changed, and I've been feeling really nauseous like all day long. From the moment I wake up in the morning to the moment I go to bed at night, I feel like I've been sitting in a car going around corners. I do tend to get car sick, so it's just a feeling that I've just been sitting in a car for far too long through the hills or through winding roads. But that's pretty much it, you guys. I thought I would give you a bit of an update with how things were going. I have not heard from my doctor yet, so I can't tell you when we're going to be scheduling an ultrasound, although I imagine I would need to have a dating one for hospital records. So I assume I'll be having one around 7 weeks. So in about 2.5-ish weeks time, I should be having my very first ultrasound, which I'm very excited about. But yeah, that is how things have been going. I am incredibly anxious and nervous. My anxiety is completely next level, as you could probably imagine, but I'm very excited. I have started planning nursery and all those fun things. I'm just excited. I want to know how many babies are in there. I hope there's 2. Not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna be a little bit disappointed if there's only 1, but I'll be happy with whatever I am blessed with. Anyway, I'm gonna leave the video here. I hope you guys liked it. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Make sure you turn your bell notifications on. I don't think I've ever said this before on my channel, but unless you turn the bell on, YouTube won't let you know that I've posted a video. Hey guys, thank you so much for taking some time out of your day to watch some of ours. If you haven't already, make sure you click here to subscribe. To keep up to date with this pregnancy, click here. To keep up to date with our house build, click here. And to watch all of our latest videos, click here.